How are you? I am sleeping. My English is not good. My pronunciation is also bad. Maybe you are very difficult to understand. I apologize for that. Nevertheless, please allow me to spend a few minutes with you. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for subscribing me. Dream of Red Mansion, Part 3, Lantern Festival. Shi Yin thinks to himself, these two must have their origins. I should have asked him. Now it's too late to regret. Shi Yin was thinking and suddenly saw a poor scholar living in the gold temple next door. His name is Rin Village Jia. He is the only one left in the Rin Village Jia family. It's useless in his hometown, so he went to the capital to seek fame and then want to complete the basic family property. Since he came here last year, he has been leaving a temple temporarily because of lack of money. He sells eases for a living every day. Shi Yin often associates with him. When the Rin village saw Shi Yin, he hurriedly saluted with a smile and said, Mr. Shi Yin leaned against the door and waited. Is there any news in the market? Shi Yin said with a smile, No, no, take the little girl out to play. It's just boring. Brother Jia is just in time. Please enter the small room. We can all spend the eternal day. Then he asked his daughter to come in and took Rin village with him to the study room, where he asked the little boy to offer tea. Just talked about 3 or 5 words. Suddenly, the servant of family flies to report. Master Yan come to visit. Shi Yin hurriedly got up and said, Forgive me for my excuse, and please sit well. I'll be with you right away. Rin village stood up and said modestly, Sir, please go to meet other guests. I'm a regular guest. It's nothing to wait for you for a while. Talking, Shi Yin went to the front hall. Rin village looked through the poetry books to kill the boring time. Suddenly, he hears a woman coughing outside the window. Then the Rin village got up and looked out. It turned out that a servant girl was plucking flowers there. She had a good appearance and beautiful eyes, although she didn't have a perfect look, but had something moving. Ring Village unconsciously looked stupefied. When the servant girl plucked the flower and wanted to leave, she suddenly looked up and saw someone in the window. Although he was poor and embarrassed, he had a round waist and a thick back, a broad face, a square mouth, sword eyebrows and star eyes, a straight nose and a square cheek. The servant girl hurriedly turned around to avoid, thinking to herself, "This man looks so great, but his clothes are shabby." There is no such poverty among the host's relatives and friends. I think he must be Ring Village Jia, as the owner often said. It's no wonder that the master said he must not be a poor man for a long time. My master always intends to help him, but has no chance. Think about it and look back once or twice. When Ring Village saw her looking back, he thought that this woman had a heart for him, so he was ecstatic. He felt that the woman must see that he was a hero and regarded her as a confidant in the world of models. After a while, a little boy came in, and the Ring Village inquired that Shi Yin had left the guests for dinner. He could not wait for a long time, so he went out of the corridor. Shi Yin waited for the guests to leave and knew that the Ring Village had gone, so he did not invite him again. On the day of the Mid-Autumn Festival, Shi Yin's family dinner was finished, and another meal was served in his study room. He walked to the temple to invite Ring Village. Since seeing Shi Yin's servant girl, Ring Village thought that she had looked him twice and determined that she was a confidant, so he always took it to heart. This is the Mid-Autumn Festival again. He expresses his feeling to the moon, improvises poems and chanting. After chanting, he thought of his ambition again. He was suffering from a bad time, so he scratched his head and sighed to the sky, chanted loudly. The jade in the box is eager for a good price. The hairpin in the jewelry box is waiting for the owner to use it. Just as Shi Yin came and heard it, he said with a smile, "Brother Ring Village is the most ambitious. Dream Village smells sad, dare not, but I chant the words of predecessors. How to expect such a reputation? Then he asked, Why do you want to come here? Shi Yin said with a smile, This Mid-Autumn Festival is called Renewal Festival. Now you are visiting the monk's room. I think you may be a little lonely. So I have a drink to invite you to my room. I wonder if you can accept my invitation. After hearing this, Dream Village smiled and sighed. I've been praised by you. How dare I ignore this hospitality? Then he came back to the study room with Shi Yin. When they returned to their seats, they first drank slowly and gradually talked more happily. At that time, every family in the neighborhood played music and song. The bright moon on the head was shining with flying colors. At this time, Dream Village was drunk for the most part. Intoxicated recites impromptu poems in the loud voice. When Shi Yin heard this, he shouted, Wonderful! I always said that my brother must not stay in the low position for a long time. The poems you have written today have already shown signs of taking off, and will soon rise to the sky. Congratulations. He poured a glass of wine to congratulate him. Dream Village drank the wine, suddenly sighed. It's not my drunken dream. If I were to talk about the current knowledge, I would be among the best. But now the luggage fare is not settled. The capital is far away. I can't get it by selling words and writing articles. Shi Yin didn't wait to finish saying, Why don't you see it earlier, brother? I have had this idea for a long time, but you never talk about it when we're together, so I didn't dare to be abrupt. I'm glad that the next year is just a big match. You'd like to enter the capital as soon as possible. You'll be able to win the spring so that you can live up to your knowledge. The cost of money on the way is covered in me, and it's not in vain for us to know each other. Then he ordered his servant to go in and save 50 liang of silver and 2 sets of winter clothes. 1 liang equals 37 ji. He said, the 19th is the best time for the zodiac. You can buy a ship ticket to go to the west. It will be a great pleasure for us to see you again next winter when you are prosperous. Green Village received silver and clothes, but a little thanks. Do not mend, still drinking and laughing. Two people talk until midnight. After sending Green Village, Shi Yin went back to his room for a sleep until he woke up in the morning, thinking about last night's event. He intended to write 2 letters of recommendation to let Green Village take the letters to the capital, so that Green Village could pay homage to an official's home and has a place to live. He asked his servant to invite him. The servant came back and said, "The monk said that Mr. Jia has gone to the capital at 4 this morning. Leave a message and ask the monk to convey it to you." Readers don't care whether it's auspicious or not. We do things first. We won't say goodbye face to face. Shi Yin listened and had to stop. It's really easy to spend leisure time. It's the Lantern Festival again. Shi Yin orders his servant, Huo Qi, to hold Eileen and go to see the lantern. Just plain, Huo Qi wants to urinate, so he puts Eileen on a door sill and sits. When he came back, but no trace of Eileen. Huo Qi hurriedly searched for her until dawn. Huo Qi did not dare to come back to see his master, so he fled to another country. When the couple found that their daughter had not returned overnight, they knew something was wrong. Some people were sent to look for her, but she was not found. The couple gave birth to this daughter for half their lives. Once lost, how annoying! So crying day and night, almost regardless of life. Today's English reading is over here. Welcome to likes, comments, and subscriptions. See you next time.